Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and I'm going to be talking to you about 10 different ways that you can reset for the coming week on Sunday. I like to do this on Sundays because it helps me to prepare for the following week, and I like to so I don't always do all 10 of these things, but I like to try to do as many of them as I can because it does help me feel more confident going into the week. I'm more prepared and I feel less stressed because I've already prepared for things for the coming week, and I've already kind of taken some time to myself on Sunday in order to try to relax a little bit and just get my mind in the right space for the week ahead. So without further ado, we're going to jump right on into these 10 things, and basically, like I said, some of these things you might want to try to do every single week. Some of these things, maybe just even doing a couple of them might help you, but I definitely recommend doing a Sunday reset because it will help you in your following week. So the first thing that I like to do on Sundays is to meal prep for the following week. So this doesn't have to be necessarily like entire dinners or whatever, but for instance, this week I chose to prep a couple of breakfast ideas. And I recently purchased Sam Oscaral's cookbook, which I absolutely love. She has some really amazing recipes in there. And what I like about it is that it's really simple things. Like, they're things that anybody can make, anybody would make, that are trying to be healthy on a health journey. But they're really like simple. So for this Sunday, I decided to meal prep the egg bites that she has, the egg muffins, and also the chia seed pudding, which I've never tried before. So I was really excited to give it a try. So first, with the egg muffins, all you have to do is get 12 eggs. I used 6 eggs. I think I ended up using 7 eggs, and the rest egg whites because I like to do half and half. And you just add whatever veggies and cheese you want into it. It's so super easy, you guys. Like, you're basically making a giant omelet, but you're pouring it into egg cups. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna oil your muffin tins. You're going to get 12 eggs or 6 eggs, whatever size pan you have. And you're going to stir it all up and add in your toppings, whatever veggies you have on hand. I added in a little bit of hot sauce to mine, and I added some cheese. And what you do is ladle it out into the muffin tins, stick it in the oven at 350 until they are done. They are so delicious. They're just like little omelet bites, super yummy. My kids absolutely loved them. My 4-year-old as well as my 8-month-old. They both really liked them, and they were a hit in my house. So I made 12 of these so that we could have for breakfast the next day, or even for lunch. My son actually had it for lunch the next day. Really, really awesome. High protein, get some veggies in first thing in the morning. Awesome. And then the second thing that I ended up meal prepping was the chia seed pudding, which, once again, super easy recipe. All it takes is 5 tablespoons of chia seeds to 1 cup of milk. I chose almond milk. You just stir it up, leave it in the fridge overnight. It says, like, in her recipe book, it says 3 hours, but she does overnight. Stir it up and add whatever toppings you like. She usually likes to add berries. I added some cherries. That was what I had on hand. And I added some honey. You could do maple syrup for a little bit of sweetness. And I also added my salad topper on top that I like to put on everything. It has dried cranberries. It has sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and I think something else in it. I just get it from Costco, but I added that to it. Really, really easy meal prep. So you don't have to be in the kitchen all day long, just like, you know, you don't have to be slaving in the kitchen all day in order to have meals all the next week. Just whatever you can do to make even a couple of days next week easier for you, do that. Like, all this did was help me for a couple of days for breakfast, and that was enough. Because days when I didn't want to actually be in there making breakfast, or if things were going on and I was too busy with my kids, I could just pop those egg muffins into the microwave, or I could just scoop out some chia seed pudding, and it totally worked. These are really, really good. The next thing, of course, is to do a little bit of self-care. So whatever this looks like for you. For me, I was able to get in a shower, and I like to try to wash my hair only 1 day a week because I have the blonde. So the more that I wash it, obviously the more dry it gets. So I wanted to do a quick hair mask, and I was starting to break out this week as well. So I wanted to do a face mask too. So while my kids were occupied, I went ahead, had a nice warm shower, and I was able to do a face mask and a hair mask, which felt awesome. The next thing is to get some form of exercise. So for me, this looked like going for a walk first thing in the morning. This is what I've been trying to do for my morning routine. If you guys haven't seen that video, I will link it in the iCards or in the description box below. So lately I've been trying to add to my morning routine a nice walk with my family first thing in the morning. Gets exercise off the list right off the bat. And even if I don't end up doing any other working out that day, I at least feel like I did something for my body. So whatever you can do, whatever you have time for, whether it's a walk around your block, a quick like 10-minute HIIT workout, or if you go to the gym, whatever you are able to do and whatever you have time for, at least get some sort of exercise in. It is a part of self-care as well, of course. Next is doing something for your mind. So for me, this is reading. I love to read. It is a huge hobby of mine, and it's one of the things that I like to enjoy doing as often as I possibly can. So if you're not a reader, maybe you like to do a puzzle or a crossword puzzle or Sudoku or something to exercise your mind and just kind of like, I find that doing something like that kind of takes your mind off of other things. So maybe you're nervous about the upcoming week, you have anxiety, or whatever the case may be. I find that doing something for your mind just helps you to focus on something else for a bit, and it can kind of help relax you. So the next two things kind of go hand in hand. The first thing is to wash your bedding, because I know I love slipping into a freshly washed sheets on Sunday night. It just is so nice and cozy, and you just feel like so clean, and it just is wonderful to go into the week having clean sheets. And the next tip, of course, is to clean your house. If you can take some time to actually clean your house so that you're starting the week off with it already clean, you're not going into the week with last week's mess and already feeling behind, like you have to catch up on things. Use your Sunday as your day to catch up on your housework so that you can go into the following week feeling fresh and like you've already got it tackled. My next tip is to go to bed early. So this is definitely going to help prepare you for that Monday morning, whether you're a stay-at-home mom like me and my kids wake me up early, or whether you have a job or a career that you have to get up early and go to work. Definitely go to bed early on Sunday. That way you can be nice and rested for your week ahead, and you can start off feeling nice and refreshed and able to get things done first thing Monday morning. Tip number 8 is to tackle something that you've been putting off. So whether that's making an appointment, or like for me, I keep going into my pantry and realizing what a mess it is, and I've been putting it off for like a month. Every time I see it, I'm like, I need to reorganize my pantry. I need to clean my pantry out. And I never wanted to do it because I was like, it's gonna take forever. But actually, once I actually got into it and started doing it, it really didn't take that long. It took maybe like 20 minutes. And now every time I go in there, I can actually see where things are, and I'm so happy that I did it. So if you can just bite the bullet and do that task that you've been putting off for a while, then you can go into the following week knowing you don't have to worry about it. It's not in the back of your mind anymore. It's not causing you any more anxiety, and it is done. Tip number 9 is to get caught up on your laundry, which also kind of piggybacks off of cleaning your house. If you can get caught up on your laundry, then you know your family has all their clothes clean. You don't have to worry about like, oh, she needed to wear this for school or whatever on this day, and oh no, it's in the laundry. You have everything done, it's all caught up, and everybody has clothes to wear for the following week. And my last tip to help reset your Sunday for the following week is to, of course, make your to-do list or plan in your agenda, whatever you have, whatever works for you. Just get your week planned out so that you know what's going on and you're prepared going into the week. You're not flying by the seat of your pants and all of a sudden you're missing meetings and whatever. You have everything laid out. You've looked at it on Sunday, so you know what's coming up, and you don't have to be surprised or worried about anything because you are prepared. All right, you guys, well, I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Now, this is something kind of different from my channel, so make sure you let me know in the comments down below if you enjoy this style of video from me so I can do more videos like it. And I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to